Gear up fast. We're about to get evil. Enemy soldier incoming.
You can't explain anything. You don't have a pattern, you can't explain it. That's a simple fact of science.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
I ain't gonna lie though, y'all. When we were kids, they taught us that cats and dogs don't get along, but I done seen people raise dogs and cats in the same house. Yeah, like that. Like, my cat multiplied for really nice. My dog for my dog. This big ass dog, he's a stare at. That's funny. That's funny, bro.
Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
They don't want no trouble. I get a text now about no football. It depends on what kind of dog you Now my pet, but my thing is I raised my pet since she was 10 weeks old. And I have my cat already. I had to teach my cat not to fuck with it like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, be harmful or be mean or vicious. You know what I mean? So, they was raising each other. My cat was just had one.
I'm going to baby kitten my crib. My big ass dog, my dog got that big, but compared to the baby kitten it was. I brought the baby kitten up to my dog. Man, the baby kitten slapped the fuck out of my dog like 7 times in a row. I'm like, wow, my dog was scared, it ran. I'm like, I can't believe this. This dog really scared of this baby kitten.
Bounty targets marked. Kill them all.
But when we go outside, when I let my dog outside, the motherfucker chased a dog cats. But scared of babies. That's crazy to me. I never understand that. Maybe wildlife can give us some game on that.
Start later.
Some game on what? Why do dogs show fear? Why do big dogs show fear in baby kittens, but they not scared of dog cats?
Okay, so this is literally what the brother is saying. You know what I mean? It's something that is not easily explained. As far as why do other animals treat other baby animals better than they would treat the adults of that same animal? It's like they have some kind of empathy for these babies, bro. For these babies. Human baby, doesn't matter what kind of baby it is, bro. There's some kind of empathy there with these animals. And it's the same thing with humans. Whenever we see a baby, anything, a baby turtle, a baby cat, a baby dog, whatever that is a baby, bro, a baby bird, it's like we feel, I don't know, it's a feeling, bro.
No, it is called mirror neurons. Mirror neurons in the human brain are what causes your empathy combined with other hormones like oxytocin. But the fundamental trigger is mirror neurons. And if those animals possess mirror neurons and mirror reciprocity is occurring, perhaps you might have a point. But it doesn't explain anything. It only gives us a point.
You don't believe in the Most High, so ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Shut up, scientists.
Do not put words in my mouth, though.
Science goes.
I will say that God is after you, and she will make quick of you.
You already said the Bible was a lie. Why you believe in the Most High?
I didn't say the Bible was a lie. I said that the one who created the Bible was a liar.
The one who created the Bible is a liar? How you figure that?
Your squad made it to the safe zone.
They
The ones who did it.
liar and
The nice ones.
You edited the Bible?
yeah.
Yes, they are. They are.
Not edit. Edits are even worse. The edits can't wait before they created the thing. They ain't even responsible for that. There were people who came from the Coptic Christians in Akhenaten. Akhenaten and the Coptic Christians in the fall, all that nonsense produced what you have today as your wonderful Bible. After manipulation and twisting by the Nicaea Council. And then, of course, endless corruptions by the kings and the queens and the idiots.
Give me an answer that I didn't ask.
I mean, just to say your question.
You're back on station.
I asked you all that. But what I do want to know is, do you know what the Bible means? Do you know what Bible means? What does that mean? Can you give me like a breakdown or an example of Bible?
You mean like an acronym or something? What are you talking about?
Yeah, he wants a definition.
What's the
You want me to
definition of
say
Bible?
basic instructions before leaving Earth? I will call that a travel document if I wanted to.
That's not the definition of the Bible.
Need medical.
I know what the definition is, and it has no bearing on what this is that the Bible
I'm gonna
is.
tell your ass something right now.
It has no bearing. I call something an encyclopedia. Does it have mystical powers after I do? No.
Have any saying? You got the saying of the Bible.
What?
I can make a lot of
and over time, in blog books and what's this file, it's going to be a Bible or Wikipedia. It's going to be a Bible today.
Corporation causes an increase in
Oh my God, that shit's over dirty.
I'm happy I got my own copies of the sacred text. And I got them where, and even if online shut down or upgrades fuck shit up, I got the old copy still. Hey, but I want to ask you, bro, what I meant by what I was saying is, if you know the true saying of the Bible, then you will understand that the word Bible means nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because the true saying of Bible is just, well, first to understand the true saying, you gotta know it in another language. You know what I'm saying? The Semitic language, what the Bible is written in, which is another word for that is Kidive HaKodesh, which means Elohim or El Sacred Text.
Am I supposed to believe that? How do you even know that? Because they say
I'm
so?
just saying. I mean, I did my research.
How can I figure that out in 20 minutes?
I didn't figure that out in 20 minutes, bro. Now you was doing this shit. I've been studying this for over 6 months now. Yeah, bro, I do my research. I go back to the.
It doesn't
I
matter.
go back to the.
I know
I go back to the
all of the
languages.
versions of the Bible. I even knew them when they were separated. I knew them when they were all just parts of the
Gas is
I
inbound.
went back so far to the point when it didn't even exist. In their stupid little script.
Hold on.
So
Okay.
what?
Okay. Yeah. You sound like an atheist for sure. All right, so let me ask you this. You know the translations of the Bible. So I'm gonna ask you, do you know any other words for, we gonna say, heavenly? Since you know all the translations, you got everything figured out. But you don't even understand what I'm saying. You just don't believe in the Bible, bro. You just don't believe in the Bible. You don't even have a real
You should just
reason
try to make your point. You should just try to make your point instead of putting me to the test. Because trust me, when it comes to reasoning, you'll find I'm a very good person at challenging anything you put on the table because I can find every single shred of
because
evidence.
you said you got the old translation. So if you got the old translation,
Enemies dropping.
hold on. Okay, that's cool.
Secure the uplink before we lose network access.
Give it to me.
An enemy squad's
Well,
located
this is what I'm saying.
down. Don't let them
If
secure
you got the
that
old
intel.
translations, all I want to know is, if anybody really have the old translation, you got to know some of the Semitic language, at least some of it. You feel what I'm saying? But you can't read the old translation or understand the old translation.
Get the fuck out of here!
Some of the Semitic language, not all of them. We gonna say at least. We gonna say 5%.
It's over.
That's probably what, a few words here and there,
Bullshit.
a few
though.
phrases. You feel what I'm saying? Because that you got when you go back to the original sacred text with the Semitic languages, it teaches you how to proper edification. Proper edification stops confusion. You feel what I'm saying? When they translate shit, they confuse you. Cause when you go back to the Semitic language, the shit that was translated in English can mean so many things in the Semitic language. So now you gotta figure out what do this really mean then. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand that. Reading the watered down,
man.
they don't say watered down translation, but they read it in a watered down language where something can mean something in this language, but in another language it's spelled different, it sounds different, and it probably got the same definition most of the time. But,
I've heard all of that from you guys. I've been listening to y'all for months. Y'all use these circular arguments as if they have any value. They don't. You're doing your research, dig it. No, they only have value in your ignorance.
No, they do have value. The reason why they have value because your very argument is that the people who wrote the Bible
they have technical value.
Your very argument is the people who created the Bible is a liar, and I'm proving to you how the people who created the Bible is not a liar. That's a stretch for you to say, because the original people who actually wrote the Bible and wrote in Semitic languages did not lie. They was actually prophets and high priests for the Mashiach and brethren of the Mashiach. It's written all through the sacred text. How they saying that they honest man before they even write their letters. In the beginning of the letters, they saying that they honest man and believe in the Most High and the Son of the Most High. So you can't blame what the man did in ancient times and what the man fucked up in modern day times.
The Sons of God was not the original writing. It was other things that came many times before that.
Bro, it's only 3 languages that wrote in the Hebrew Bible, which is Aramaic, Hebrew, and Greek. And,
They on that building
Latin,
over there.
which is down there still Hebrew. Latin is a form of Hebrew. They kind of separate, not all the way the same, kind of separate.
Get my damn gun back, man. Get my gun, man.
Got translations that mean things for science, but then as it goes so below, like certain things happen here on Earth that's similar, but it doesn't mean that it was a copy or a knockoff. It was happening in a different location, you know.
It's a genetic fallacy is the act of rejecting or accepting the argument on the basis of its origin rather than its content. It's under the genetic fallacy, we judge a claim by paying too much attention to a source of history, even though the criticism is irrelevant to the truth of the claim. I believe a lot of us do that. I believe I can see me doing that sometimes. But I'm using proof. He just don't want to accept the proof that I'm giving him. It's a lot of ancient brothers that's reading the text, because the Most High told them to do this. You feel what I'm saying? This ain't them just saying, let me write this because I feel like I need to write this. You feel what I'm saying?
What's wrong with you, Johnny?
Some of the letters was probably personal. But when the Most High told them to write things according to what you see or to what you hear or whatever I tell you, that actually happened. You feel what I'm saying? So you can't say whoever created the Bible is a liar. You can't say that. Because this shit go way before modern day time. You feel what I'm saying? This is at BC and 8B and BCE and shit. You feel what I'm saying? We don't even understand that time of living. There's some shit back in those days that we had never seen in modern day time. Ever. When was the last time you heard a nigga come on that top
10? Huh? Johnny!
Get back up there, yep.
Y'all going upstairs. Go. Up.
Gas moving in.
Hello. Hey, how you doing? Alright. There's no problem. Go upstairs. What's wrong with you? What is your problem? What?
Squad's in the top
No,
5.
sir. Give me, who put this up here like this? Katie, that go for you too. Bye.
Saudi Arabia, right? Again, when you look at how many books they preserved, and you look at how it was being prescribed earlier in context, you will realize that over time it's constantly modernizing. So we live in a some type of continuation, right? So once you get these concepts dissolved inside you, right, you start to realize, right? I'm proud of because I be realizing that it's levels to like experience, right? And my thing is, I talked to a guy from Egypt, right? And he said, and because I talked to like a lot of scholars and people, right? God is formed by a form of oppression, right? And this my thing. Anything that people fear, they might don't like it, but they're going to submit to it. You get what's being said. So when I see people that stand on these documents, right, and especially my melanated brothers, I be like, brother, why when you so high in your ego and your arrogance, I tell brothers this all the time, I try to question to see like basically the momentum of the situation. You get what's being said. I try to look at like the momentum and see is it becomes stagnant or because if it becomes stagnant, most likely, the ideology just probably wasn't given in a way that could be understood. And I was listening to what you were saying and stuff, and I was just sitting back and I was thinking to myself, you be coming with some good logic though. You know what I mean? And I wanted to build with you and try to see could I add some of this stuff up in history as well. Because I be hearing a lot of people speak of internal knowledge, right? But when you're talking to a person who is internal, they are kind of closed-minded, right? And the thing about it's just like saying you learn something and you be like, I'm going to keep it to myself. Don't nobody else need to know this. And I try to tell brothers this all the time, bro. That was a European tactic, bro. That was a European strategy. So I know a lot of people, you got truth seekers, you got freedom fighters, and so I try to talk to a lot of the truth seekers and see like, eventually on down the line when
I appreciate that.
What you say, Black Friday?
No, I was telling the brother I appreciate it for dropping down.
Because I be telling people all the time,
Go back inside. Go upstairs. Why y'all got water up there? Take her with you. She want to go now. Upstairs. Tell her to take that water from up there.
Don't know that it is a lot of enlightenment inside of being Islamic as well, besides all the supremacy. Now, it's a difference between a supremacist Islamic and an Islamic that is basically just becoming you get what's being said. So basically, I done went through the Hebrew, the Christianity, the Judaism, the Buddhism. I remember the story of Buddha, how he was poor, became rich. I know the story of Jesus, Moses.
Gear up fast. We're about to get evil.
Okay, you get what I'm saying? And I can go on and on. And I listen to the brothers, and I just be trying to see, like, I like how you guys be coming and furthering because it is some gold inside of it. You get what's being said, and I be seeing people just get real close. And I know in mind they realize, like, why is this not a building in a way? Why do I not see the have what we get.
Because it's not in every man this knowledge. That's why.
Right. Yeah. So the thing is, a lot of, well, for myself, speaking of myself, I don't seek after knowledge. Knowledge was given to me as a gift. You feel what I'm saying? I don't go seeking for knowledge, meaning I don't go seeking for knowledge so I can go back and be like, yeah, now I'm smart. Now I know that. You feel what I'm saying? What I do is, I believe, I do what I do because I really believe in the Most High. I'm really trying to have a relationship with the Most High. So since I'm really trying to have a relationship with the Most High,
Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm his son and I'm his servant and I'm following him, he don't want me out here, you know what I'm saying, naked and blind. You know what I'm saying? So he gives me things that I can use in the real world. You know what I'm saying? Now as far as on the knowledge side, I like it. It's cool. You feel what I'm saying? But I try not too much to boast about it because I know it's not coming from me.
I got a question.
Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster. Your team leader. Set a drop point for your squad.
What does it profit me?
Hold up, Black. I know young. I know a lot of people individual, and I sit there and I observe, and I understand every last individual.
Caution, don't come down here saying that. Let's go in your room. Y'all go in y'all room, and they go in their room. Messiah go in his room.
Right. And he does really, you know what I mean? I know you're the elder, brother. You gotta think about it. I'm trying to get more and more like him. Like, that's the goal. We have to feel more and more like him. Why are you know what? Like, I know you're an elder, brother. We gotta stop standing on them. I see it a lot, brother. Everybody that's older than these young men, bro. I think we need to start giving them. I think we need to start giving our ears. You know what I mean? To see where is the prophetic age is going to end, because that it is a sign of prophetic of being prophetic. You get what's being said? Because if not, we are going back into the age of infidelity. In the age of the infidels, you get what's being said? The ones who just living. And they become, what is it called, nomadic and native to everything. You get what's being said? So,
well, that's what we at right now. That's what we at right now. It's a tearing between information and understanding. So you got right now, young and old classifying themselves as different things according to their knowledge. So that's what we at right now. My prime duty as a child of the Quadashim is to speak this truth over everything, irregardless of what they think, how they feel.
So Friday, you understand, I'm trying to see how many doctrines have you mastered. Like a lot of people, they just go into one doctrine. And I tell people this all the time, you don't know it, but you are becoming supremacist. You are becoming supremacist. Your heart is becoming like Pharaoh. Your heart is becoming harder. You're becoming like Nimrod. You're just sitting in front of Babylon telling people not to come, but you never destroy. You just becoming the gatekeeper. You get what's being said?
I mean, I think, but I think what you saying right now has some prevalence in what we dealing with, but not over here.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. That's why, you know, I know. That's why I was saying before you disagreed, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no, you know. No,
I don't disagree. I don't disagree with you at all.
Like, if you speak the knowledge in the love, I look at you just like every other prophet in the Bible. A lot of people don't think about it.
But the shit, but truth, you know, truth don't always sound good or feel good to the ear. So, I mean, irregardless of how it make a person feel, truth gonna be spoken. Because that's how it has to be. I think we've been living in the lies. Because it feels good to the flesh for long enough now.
Yeah, there are different perspectives of truth, though. You know,
Nah, there's but one truth.
We don't want to try to force our truth.
See, there we go. Now we going back into what you was just talking about earlier. Do thy own will. That's what you're going to push people into doing, thinking they could do what they want to do, instead of what the will say.
Well, listen, brother, kind of older brother, but this
Loadout drop headed your way.
If we just focusing on the past, where is the
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The past, the future lies within the past. And what rectifies from the past, the things that we fixed that were broken from the past. What are you talking about? If they don't know the path, hold on, brother. If they don't know the path, how they gonna correct themselves? We've been taught the lie. We've been taught the lie until you started to show yourself approved, nigga. You thought Santa Claus was real. Cause your mama told you that.
It's called experience, right?
Okay, but I'm saying though,
You've got reinforcements inbound.
Taking fire over here.
And my daddy told me this. My dad said, if you don't know where you're coming from,
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Remember, it's your father. It's your father, my father. Only thing we can do to another man is give another man advice. And I noticed this with a lot of brothers.
that's what I'm doing.
We building up all of these different congregations, and I try to realize when you building with someone, this is what a lot of people don't know how to do. They don't know how to build respectfully. We don't want to just
Your squad mate's back on station.
Ideology.
Good work.
Like, get this one. You doing the same thing that the European oppression.
No, man, that sounds like to me. I'm gonna give you a prime example, bro. What you saying right now? How that's gonna always be a conflict. Cause nigga, if I don't believe in rape, nigga, and you do, we gonna always have a problem. I'm not gonna be able to sit at the table with you. Cause you believe in rape and I don't.
But say for instance, what sin is greater than the other one?
Nah, see, that's that bullshit. That's bullshit, bro. That's my whole point right there. We don't believe no one sin is greater than the other, man. We believe that, nigga, we follow these things according to as it is written, bro, because it is we ordered to. And it should be a way of life for you in the sense of, nigga, we know that these are the things that make us upright.
The warning that I preach is, I got a question for you. Are you transcending spiritual knowledge that, basically, okay, wait, let me slow it down for a little bit. I know you're a bit older, my brother. My mind process is fast, man, like a Ferrari right now.
You
and
good.
so basically, what I'm saying is, it's like the pre-mortal knowledge, right? The pre-mortal knowledge. You got pre-existing knowledge. Pre-mortal knowledge is almost exactly the same, right? And the thing about all of these contexts is, right, I see a lot of us from, different regions, and this app is giving us an opportunity. You get what I'm saying? So I try not to close the conversation out. What a lot of brothers do is they close the conversation out, they leave, and they walk away with all arrogance, pride, they generals and stuff. And I be thinking to myself, brother, why are we pleasing ourselves in our arrogance? Let's it going, because I mean, that's the ideology of other brothers. You know what I mean? Like I be sitting back, I just want to hear the ideology.
It's not about cutting out the ideology of another brother, bro. It's more so about speaking the truth of the matter. So when we talk about the things that concern said one person, you and I, meaning the melanated man of the Americans, we gotta stand and build on the principles that landed us here. And that's the same thing that's gonna get us out of here. See, we trying to run from those we trying to run from those sentimental facts. We wanna go be everything else but who we are. Because we lack that intelligence of understanding. Ain't no celebration here, man. Like I just told you, brother. Anytime I speak, I'm gonna speak what it is that needs to be spoken because it's true. It ain't no. But that's what I'm saying. So when we get on these platforms and we get to having these conversations, and you enter a congregation of a group of people that under said quote understandings, and you try to push what your said quote understandings are, it's gonna always be a conflict. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Now don't get me wrong, that don't mean that don't mean we can't build like men and hear each other out. But at some point, it's gonna have to be a line to understanding where we're trying to go with the conversation. Because I don't think I put down what I know and understand about what it is that we're to do here on this place we call Earth for what you think. Unless we become one and agree.
You got reinforcements inbound.
Don't need to be or nothing like that. I'm just hearing you out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm listening, bro. I like
Resurgence is about to end. Make it count.
like, yeah, I like the bro.
No, it's all good, man. I don't have many conversations, bro. And I just know how. Not saying you particularly, but I know how one person can start off talking about one thing, and then we end up totally embodying what they believe in. Therefore, it's taking us to another place that we never intended to be because we focus on one thing over here. So, with respect, I speak like this to brothers who may not necessarily have your position. I don't want to make it seem like I'm talking at you, but that whole notion that we ain't abstaining from the word of the Most High. According to the biblical information, we are the Quadashim, man, and we push that information over here. All this information is underneath.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, brother. You know, because it was a lot of Hebrew Islam. A lot of people don't know, brother, that the Islamic doctrine was built off of you get what's being said. So,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Brother,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, I'm actually with you, brother. Like, I know exactly what you're talking about. You know,
So what is your mission? What is your mission then? Now we know what my mission is. What is your mission?
I'm still studying the doctrine. You know, I'm studying the doctrine until we come to the conclusion of peace, and you know, and be able to use the knowledge forward, share, and you know, be taught in a way where everyone can understand. What's being said.
That's not gonna ever be a time and place in this world where that happens. Where every man understands this knowledge. And we can see that because this knowledge has been around for a long time. And as a people, we have always found ourselves, some of us, discontinuing from it. But in the true essence of what this information was intended for, it would be established. So know that. But not in this lifetime. Not in this world.
Gas is closing in.
I'm hearing a lot of brothers say that, brother. Don't say that, because that'll be like blasphemy.
The will be fulfilled in its rightful time. Listen, the Bible talks about the seasons and the times where these things are going to take place. That's my whole point. So when we try to rush, like a lot of the brothers before us did, try to rush along and jump over certain things that we got to go through because it hurt, that's the problem. We got to refrain from doing that. It's long suffering and endurance to the end that shall inherit the kingdom. This shit don't come overnight, and this shit don't come without a hill of beans to go with it.
I mean, the suffer don't be that bad though, because that's what the
no, because look, out there you go, 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 Bam. Because what did he say? The truth shall set you free. So once you establish truth amongst the mouth of the prophets, in the three that bear witness in heaven and earth, then what's gonna happen then? You start to gain wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And through that, it sets you free because you're able to see the hand of the wicked before you. When you step into the workplace, when you step into the grocery store, when you step into the gas station, when you step anywhere your foot step, you're gonna see the works of the enemy before you, and you're gonna be able to elude his attempt to capture you in his bullshit. I.e. keeping you out of jail and out of the grave, out of Sheol. So when we move with it, there you go.
Everywhere I go, I can read, and I really don't understand it, because I know a lot of people say that, and I don't want to scare people with all that.
It's real, bro. Yeah, it's real.
I never really had it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do
first gained it. I think I was about like what? I want to say probably 14.
Gas is moving.
This is when I really started being able to like to read people and to see through things.
Yeah.
Based on